matter and antimatter, the tiny difference that made all life possible. Have you ever wondered why the universe exists? The answer seems to lie in a story of opposites, a cosmic balancing act that went wrong, but thankfully in our favor. Scientists have discovered that our universe exists because it originated with a slight imbalance between matter and antimatter. What exactly are they? Matter particles, electrons, protons, and neutrons are what make us up. And they differ from antimatter, which has the opposite electric charge. The catch is that they don't get along. When they collide, they annihilate each other in an intense burst of gamma rays. The concept of antimatter isn't new. It was predicted almost a century ago by the English physicist Paul Dirac. Its existence was confirmed in the 1930s. And today, scientists can even create it in the Large Hadron Collider, the LHC. This is where the great mystery comes in. Dirac's predictions suggested there should be equal amounts of matter and antimatter. However, the universe we observe is overwhelmingly dominated by matter. All the stars and all the galaxies are made of it. Particle physicists believe that the universe started with a 50-50 ratio of matter and antimatter during the Big Bang, but that it was very quickly dominated by matter. For this to happen, there had to be a very slight difference, or asymmetry, in the behavior of matter and antimatter to allow one of them to dominate over the other. But this difference is not predicted, is not understood, and is certainly not explained. As particle physicist Tara Shears pointed out, scientists call this the matter-antimatter asymmetry problem. Imagine billions of times more matter and antimatter particles than exist now, all annihilating each other in the first fractions of a second after the Big Bang. Physicists state that what we are made of are the leftovers of that cosmic event. Essentially, what predominated became what we now call matter, and its opposite became antimatter. A significant idea to solve this problem came from the Soviet physicist Andrei Sakharov in 1967. He proposed that the asymmetry exists because matter and antimatter particles are not exact opposites, but rather react differently to some fundamental forces under certain circumstances. This phenomenon is known as C&CP violation. While the general principles are known, the specific details remain elusive. Interestingly, antimatter is not just a cosmic phenomenon. A NASA spacecraft has discovered bursts of antimatter released by thunderstorms in Earth's atmosphere. So while we continue to make incredible scientific strides, the fundamental question of why matter prevailed over antimatter, why portu existimos como resultado desa pequega differencia, and why we exist as a result of that tiny difference, remains one of the most captivating mysteries of the universe. Mani Explainers.